100 individuals in the 2019-2020 financial period for tax evasion. This even as the taxman posts revenue collections of 1.58 trillion shillings for the 2018-2019 period. That is well below National Treasury's target of 1.8 trillion shillings. The move is seen as the latest measure by KRA to boost collections, even as traditional division record poor performance.
Kenya Revenue Authority officials at Times Tower, Nairobi, had their documents neatly put to announce their revenue collection for 2018-2019 financial period. And when they finally did, the figure did not meet targets set by the National Treasury, albeit it did grow by 11.3% compared to last year.
Even where sectors are growing, we're not seeing the workers getting huge pay rises and moving into higher bands, higher pay as you want tax bands.
Kenya Revenue Authority has now set its focus on compliance, specifically tax evasion. This in a bid to counter dwindling revenue collections from traditional sectors such as manufacturing and agriculture.
If the base is not growing, then compliance has to make up the difference. And what we saw last year and what we have already seen this year is strengthened compliance with respect to the public sector institutions.
They are being held for deliberately and purposely creating schemes to defeat or to reduce their tax payment or non-payment at all.
The investigations cover issues on income tax, individuals or body corporates, value-added tax, customs duty, excise, payee, withholding and other taxes administered by KRA. At the same time, the techniques used include conducting interviews, obtaining third-party information, conducting surveillance, recording witness statements, executing search warrants, intercepting, seizing and detection of goods where taxes have not been paid, and counterfeit.
People will be supplying the county government and they are non-filers, or they have not accounted for their taxes. We are also targeting the stolen motor vehicles, the hired motor vehicles.
Those caught evading taxes are subject to criminal charges and penalties. Last year, 222 suspects were prosecuted at the law courts, leading to recovery of taxes amounting to 8.5 billion shillings. In the current financial year, the taxman plans to prosecute up to 600 individuals and recover about 15 billion shillings.
Now we have more information through the technology we have invested in, especially through iTax, through the customs clearance. We're able to see transactions. I'm going to be able to match those transactions with the declarations. So we have the data which we can use, and we have the evidence that there is deliberately tax evasion.
Kenya Revenue Authority has locally partnered with institutions such as the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, the Director of Public Prosecution, as well as the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. It has also teamed up with countries such as Sweden and Australia in a bid to tackle tax crimes. I'm Brenda Kirubo for KTN News.
Now, from matters money to matters poverty, and a man in